Global warming and the greenhouse effect have fundamentally changed the environment we live in. For the past several decades, efforts to slow down the rise in temperature, carbon dioxide emission have become increasingly important. Therefore, reducing the usage of water, power, waste, and other resources are issues that modern hospitals must face at this day and age. Taichung Tzu Chi Hospital is located in Taiwan, a small country in East Asia. Taichung is a city in central Taiwan. Taichung Tzu Chi General Hospital was opened to the public on January 23, 2007. Since then, humanity, medicine, and life respect remains the principle behind all our services. As a regional teaching hospital, we have more than 1,541 staff members and almost 1,000 beds. To become a health-promoting hospital, we implement our policies through 5 domains: staff members, patient, community, environment, and spirituality. Most importantly, we created a trans-departmental committee for environmental management. The committee is led by our vice superintendent, who ensures that HBH policies don't just end at the hospital. Resource-saving actions continues to be implemented in the daily lives of our staff members and integrated into the community. The goal is to improve hospital environment, patient services, workers, and community health. The goals of our environmental protection policies are listed here. These are prerequisites to our successful management in environmental protection. Starting with our architectural design, we have tilted roof provide easy collection of rainwater, balcony on every floor, and water permeable bricks around the hospital. This is the daylight that illuminates the hospital interior. It saves a lot of electricity used during daytime, and it saves a lot of electricity costs as well. This is the healing environment around a hospital. We have plenty of outdoor space and greenery. Solar panels are one of our efforts to reduce carbon dioxide. They share a portion of our power usage and are good insulations for warm summer times. This is the amount of solar energy we saved and the CO2 that we reduced this past year. As for energy saving strategies, we have a central control system that runs over 24 hours. The system monitors machines and equipment. It provides maps that indicate key entrances equipped with cameras. There's a total of 204. It also monitors air conditioning, which operates under departmental needs. This is a map of medical gases, information of water resources, emergency alarms, and we can easily identify locations of the alarms. Thanks to our monitoring system, we know that electricity takes up most of our energy expenditure, about 86.4%. Air conditioning and lighting are the most energy consuming. To reduce energy use from air conditioning, we use chillers to cool down the temperatures. And this is the amount of energy we saved, as well as the CO2 we reduced. Air conditioning operates under a schedule, which uses 42% less time than regular system to cool down air. The red line here indicates figures after our adjustments that we just mentioned. And this is the amount of energy we saved, about 6 million, as well as the amount of CO2 that reduced, around 3,000 tons. We reduced light bulb use without compromising illuminance. We have estimated a total of 120 fluorescent light bulbs that we have eliminated. This is a picture of reduced fluorescent light bulb in hallways, and in many areas we have infrared sensors. We apply a lot of LED bulbs. In our parking lot, we selectively turn off lights during off hours. Altogether, we have saved this amount of energy and about 312 tons of CO2 that we have reduced the emission of. Other saving strategies include controlling lift operational hours and the number of floors that we stop at. We have replaced diesel with liquid natural gas and a recycling heat mechanism that recycles heat from the chillers. In terms of food, Taichung Tzu Chi Hospital collaborated with restaurants to set up different vegetarian booths in the food court. Through hospital's announcements, employees are encouraged to bring their own dinnerware. Leftovers are also collected for composting. These are pictures of us making vegetarian meals. There are more pictures of food, vegetarian food. Announcements and reminders are everywhere in the hospital, reminding people to bring their reusable containers and utensils. Our restaurants and food courts served around 1.9 million person times since opening, which reduced about 1,875 metric tons of CO2 from meat products. This is a delicious picture of our vegetarian bento. Transportation. The hospital arranged carpooling buses for villages that are more than 30 kilometers away from the facility. Buses were equipped with a customized Android app that allowed patients to book appointments. This is the amount of visits, the amount of distance we traveled, and the amount of CO2 reduction through carpooling. We also have plug-in electric vehicles in the hospital. We encourage our employees to switch to electrical motorcycles. Waste. All medical data can be accessed through single line, single monitor. Most documents are saved digitally. Computerized documents have helped us save 373,000 pieces of paper per year, which is the equivalent of 12 floors. We have 61 spots in the hospital with recycling bins. We reduce waste storage space using a general waste compactor, as seen in this picture. We also have multilingual label for international friends. For newcomers, medical staff, and janitors, we regularly hold environmental and health education trainings. We also regularly audit waste management in the hospital. These are staff members working on recycling, and these are our recycling sites. Our recycling auditing system have decreased medical waste production each year, as shown in this picture. We compost cooked herbs from the Chinese medicine department. Occasionally, we also make soap out of grind coffee beans. Water. Using Taichung Tzu Chi Hospital's built-in wastewater reclaim system, non-hazardous wastewater from daily activities was filtered. Water is filtered through sand and disinfectants, then stored in 6 storage tanks with a combined volume of 290 metric tons. These are public restrooms equipped with water-saving toilets, and these are other water-saving devices. This is the amount of water we have reduced using and CO2 we have saved. Locally, we receive recognition for our efforts, health promotion. Taichung Tzu Chi Hospital has a lovely environment. This is our farm, and we make food products with our own harvest. In the community, we hold regular health classes at community centers and promote vegetarian diet. Our interior is warm and focused on humanity and art, reversing the general impressions of traditional hospitals. Finally, we'd like to share our visions with you. We hope one day you can come visit us. Thank you for listening.